Oh, welcome back to another wet day on Drumard. I haven't done much of an intro for it this time because we're going to go straight into it. First I got a few messages. I've been asked by Dear Logger to advertise his site, his channel. He's just started making videos, so there's not much on there at the moment, but just keep an eye on him. I will be putting his links in the description, and hopefully I should have his links above me on top of the screen now whilst I'm talking, if I remember again. If not, I'm sorry, but my memory isn't always at its best. One thing, I haven't got head tracking going today. It decided to play silly beggars on me and I'm already missing it. Because we're going to do some I'm going to feed the cattle today. I think I want to go back on now with the four-wheel steer. I switch four-wheel steer off most of the time. I've got to remember which one it is now. And I cannot remember. Oops, we'll stop. Left control Y. I think that should be four-wheel steer now. Crab steer, no. All-wheel steer, that's the one. I've had all kinds of fun trying to get this particular video done. This is the second day I tried, and yesterday I tried and everything seemed to go strange at once. No, I'm not even certain if I'm in there. I'm gonna try and have a look to see. Well, not really, but we'll try that. Let's see if we've got it there. No, it's way, look at that. The folks are way out. This is where I miss head track and I cannot see a thing out of the camera. Right, now I have another channel I'm going to promote quickly. Another small, fairly new channel, although that not as new as Delogger's. This is Dirty Tractor Doctor. He's just joined PCSG and he's actually another map maker. We seem to be collecting quite a few map makers, I'm glad to say. And he doesn't know I'm doing this, so it's going to come as a shock to him. Oh, well, that's interesting. What's that hooked on? Oh well, whatever it was, it seemed to be out of it now. Now, can we get out? In a word, no. We seem to be caught. I think we've got a crab steerer. No, hold on. I think we might be used for crab steering. We are on crab steer, aren't we? Crab steer. Now, how are we stuck here? I ask you. I think we must have got caught on the trigger somewhere. That's better. No, we don't want it on crab steer anymore because it's going to cause me no end of issues. Well, this is a typical start. Very typical start. Too typical. Yes, so Dirty Tractor Doctor, he makes videos. He's also making a map, as I think I mentioned. He does let's plays, and he also has, I think this is Monday, he goes through his map making process and how he's getting on with his map. I have watched a few and I'm going to be watching some more. And as I said, he's a new member of PCSG, and I'm going the wrong way completely. This is going to be a real mess, this video. If I had any sense, I'd stop and start again, but I I don't think anybody's ever accused me of having any sense. We know where we are now. This is wet weather. I'm not used to it. I'm going to mention two other things before we really get started here. And one other channel, and that's Matthew Danner's Doughboy, and I can't remember all the numbers. I should have made a note of them, but I didn't. Well, he's almost at 100 subscriptions as I record this. He might have passed it by now, really. But anyway, go and have a look at him. Again, I will be putting him in the description, his details. And the last thing I want to mention is the big Johnny D, the little collection for him to get him back playing again. Well, he's bought his motherboard. He's bought a bundle motherboard and CPU. He's got that fitted. There's one or two other things he wants, but that will have to wait. But he's actually up and away and running again. I think he put another PSU in, a proper one, instead of the Mickey Mouse one he had, which could well have been part of his problem. Just a word of warning to you who have got especially a cheap PC. There's nothing wrong with cheap PCs, but I would, as a matter of course, I would change the power supply unit almost immediately. Why, I hear you say? Because most of them are absolute rubbish. Now, which one is... well, I actually wanted you to go in there. We ain't putting it in here, have we? This is getting to be a real mess, this video. I apologise for that. No, we haven't put anything in there yet. But this isn't where it goes, and so we just... We know food goes in there. It looks like it should go here. Let's just put it up here. When I start to panic, will someone slap me? Ah, it's got it. That's better. Let's see how much we got in there now. Well, that'll do for straw. We'll go and get some hay now. And we also have got some... some silage, so we're going to get one lot of straw and then go and get a load of silage. We'll come out this way. So thank you all on behalf of Big Johnny. I know he's absolutely delighted to be back, and he's not terribly well, so it keeps him in with us and not playing 13. But the excellent game lot was. He couldn't join in with the multiplayer. He couldn't do the map testing and mod testing, which he's very good at, and we rely on him at PCSG. So thank you all very much who gave money to it. I know we always seem to be coming round asking more money, but believe you, we don't ask unless it's for someone who really does need it. Like, I won't be asking for money for myself, because although I'm not rich, I'm not poor. I'm lucky, very lucky. Now we're going to pick up a hay bale next. Alright, who's got the big bud pack then? I got it, but I haven't really used it. I can't think of any farm I can actually use it on. I've just got it. I like to have a complete collection. Let's just put that up like that. We've got it on there. Now can we get out without crashing anything? I think this one might work. Oh word, we're getting better. turn this around and find a way out. We're doing it again and we've gone around in a circle. Now it should be up here. There's one thing with seasons, when it's wet like this, it's very hard to see. Let's put it down on the... Oh, can't put it right down on the ground, else we ain't going to make forward progress. But it isn't the video what's washed out, it's actually the game, because of the rain it gets very grey and wet. Now I was going to have a proper rant about mod stealers again, but I'm going to leave that until the weekend. Not so much leave it until the weekend, because by the time you see this, the rant will have already gone out, as will a more cheerful video about one of my favourite maps on 15, which we're hoping will come out on 17. Oh, I'm not going to say any more on that, although you should have already seen about it. Don't know how many bales of height I've taken. We'll put that in the shed, I think. Let's see if we can get this one right now. You might need to put it close in here somewhere. I'll be stopped. Yes. And silage and hay in there, so I was going to want more hay for the so I also need to get some water for the oh, can't wait for this one, that's going to be easier. Keep driving the forwardly direction, as my old mate Disco keeps saying. And normally it's a forwardly direction deer. He gets very involved with his vehicles. I worry about the lad sometimes. I'm going to get some silage, because as I say, we've got plenty of straw. I don't think we've got a mixer, huh? That's the point. Have we got a feed mixer? I was going to buy the Keenan, but no, we haven't. Doesn't look like it. It was a bit late now. We ain't got enough money now to buy one, I don't think. Animals. I liked it when I had a picture of an animal for the animal stuff. I get very confused now. Well, just a story of my life, I'm normally confused. Animals, here we are. Now, I'm going to get that. Oh! We could afford that. Right, let's have it. Right, we've got to go and fetch it. We do, we've got straw and we've got some food for them, so I'm going to put this up. I'm going to grab a tractor. And go and pick up the feed mixer. Because I think we've got everything we need. We've got hay, straw and silage. Yeah, it should do. One thing we haven't got is grass, but we should be about ready to get a cut off and make use of all our bits and pieces here. I'm still, and I think I am going to wrap grass for silage. I'm not going to go ahead and use the pit. I just don't feel strong enough to use the pit. Put this up for the moment, keep it in the dry. Put that down right. Brakes on, engines off. Let's get out. I just should close the doors. We don't want the wet getting in. Don't want the wet getting in, he says. Look at it. These are very well made placeables. These are the placeable ones. I was not quite up to putting stuff in with triggers on Giant's editors yet, so you have to put up with that now. I'm going to cheat. Now, what tools we got with that? Just a bucket, I think. Oh, and the question I had last week was why the sheep ain't eating anything. Of course. I know, we're only 3 days in on this year, I think. And the seasons mod, after I'd filled all the feed troughs up, of course, went to only allowing you 3 days supply of food. Yeah, but take this. That's why I'm getting more and more food, and I don't want that up at the moment. That was worrying me no end. I actually went in and I fast forward. I put another copy the save onto another game. Made another game folder, copied the save into another save, and then fast forwarded. And it's suddenly hit me what was happening. Of course we're not using any, because we are using them, but we've got our troughs are overfull. I can't see a thing up there. It's where I really miss head tracking, but for some reason it's just gone crazy. It's got me looking to the side of the tractor all the time at the moment. I will play with that. What happened was after the last video I made, I had a crash, and it took all my settings out, my wheel, my joystick, and the head track, and so I've now got to sort all those out again. Oh, part of the fun. I will put some lights on it, because it's not very bright here. I think Helms have got away from him. Did think about bringing the big bud pack on here, but something just didn't seem to fit in well, because this build was right in the way. Thanks, Scooter. Thanks, Scuderia. Yep. Oh dear. I might have to give that a nudge actually. I wonder if I can knock it backwards a bit. It would. That's the way to treat a new toy. Now we actually in line to do this. There it is. Now we're way out. I don't want to bring in a low loader here. I'll spawn a low loader here. Yes. Yes, we're there. I was going to make this a very short video, but it might be a bit longer. Deciding to buy this piece of kit. And I'm playing this, of course, with Gearbox mod. I was actually started to play around using Seasons mod. Not Seasons, more realistic mod. I'm going to be doing a little bit this weekend on the nice day, not the rent day. I keep saying this weekend because this weekend's gone, but as you should have seen, so try to make stuff ahead. As you should have seen, I have done one rant, one nice. Well, I suppose no, I can actually tell what's on the nice day. It's Aldridge 17. Darren Casella's made it. He's conferred it from 15. SOB know about Enzo and Co, because he's been quite open doing it and getting help on Modding Central, which is SOB's home site, and it's now in the hands of Enzo as I record this to see whether he is willing to allow it to be released. I hope so, because it has taken the flavour of Aldridge. It's not perfect, because you can't get it perfect, but it's very good indeed. And Darren now reckons he's completely burnt out of modding, and that's it. That is one shot. It's taken since Christmas, I think he said. But he's got it for his own use, and if he gets permission he will release it. If not, he will use it for himself and one or two of his friends will have a copy. I have one, I think Disco has one, Sean, I can't remember who else. It's 2 or 3 of us have got copies of it, and he's gave full permission to YouTube it. So thank you, Darren. Being part of PCSG, I try not to do anything against the modder's wish. Although most of the time I'm afraid I don't ask permission to broadcast out or to film out. Where do I want this? Actually, I suppose really I want that up the top there, don't I? We'll fill it up at the top and bring it down. I've got to move all the bios down separately. As I was saying, most modders are perfectly happy to have their maps done. I should really ask permission on each one. I know Oddball with Blickman was more than happy. Don Scuderia is very happy to have his shown off, as is Johnny V, and this Johnny V doesn't even mind these slight modifications I made to his map. Well, if he does, he hasn't said anything. He sort of ground his teeth and let me get on with it. Now you may notice I've changed this from 3 to 6 days. I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but it's one or two things don't work too well on 3 days, and I've got a feeling that on the release they might be disabled in 3 days, because it just doesn't work very well. Right. So we come out, open up the gates again and get this out. I will be using both of these for bales in time. Come on, that's it, open. Open the other one up. Let's just check something, shall we? Cleanness is fine. Better move back so it doesn't hit me in the kisser. Now we've got some, and I hope I'm right in thinking I've got some silage bales this side. Yeah, I've got 8 by the looks of it. I'm not certain what the mixture is on. This is a slightly smaller mixer, but we'll find out. I'm hoping we've got enough for 111. I don't think the reverse bleeper always works right. It tends to come on when you're not accelerating. First time I used this particular mixer, can't remember who made it now, which is not very good of me. I'm terrible about that. I use these things and clean forget to check who makes them. Just come out. I've got a feeling this is a one side only empty or discharge as well, so I may have to turn it to get to the right side. I've still got water to put in there as well. I hope to get that. I'm going to come out to do this. I know it's cheating and all that. Right, I'm going to shoot that forward a bit. That should. Oh, we'll see. Oh yeah, that's in. Bring it back. You never run with your forks extended if you can help it. That I do remember from my days of driving a fork truck. Not a telehandler, it's true, but let's see if we can find this one. Get this mixed up. I might as well go a bit longer than I thought I was going to. Get this. Can't remember what I put in there now. Hold on one moment. I'm going to have to. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we do want straw. My memory is atrocious. I couldn't remember if that was green or what it was. The bile I put in there. It doesn't really matter anyway. We didn't. Going away from it because I unlocked it. Marvellous. If there's a slight knock, then that's me just hitting the mic. I'm sorry about that. Oh no, help it. Ah, come on. Don't tell me I ain't gonna hook into the. It's not over. I've had one of those days. Oh, well, never right out. Let's try that. It should. What it says here? Lock. I think we've got going sideways. Well, I'm going to cheat a little bit. If not, we're going to be here all day. Must be. Now, finally got this high enough. We have. As I say, we're going to cheat a bit. Now, don't argue with me when I've got this sort of strength. That'll do. I'll just chuck that out of the way. Should go in the side. It'll look like it won't go in the end, so we'll try again. If at first you don't succeed, as my old chap always used to say, give up and go on. It's got it this time. I'm hoping this thing will stab silage bales. If not, I've got a slight problem. I haven't got any silage bale forks. I'm going to be doing square silage bales as well, rather than these. So we've got the stuff in the coon pack already here, and I'm going to come out of cab again so I can actually see where we're going. That should be alright there. Right, I think we only want a mix of 111. That's all we're going to get anyway. Just bring this in. Now this should just go in the end. I only want one of these. It doesn't matter about stabbing them though, because let's face it, they're going to be broken up anyway. Now that should be locked though. Doesn't always seem to want a lock first time. It's my story, and by golly, so I'm sticking to it. Oh dear, well, last thing we've got now is, come on, forward. The last thing we've got now is just to put some water in there once we get this in. I've got to check which side this thing comes out of. Whoop. Lift it up. Let's see if we can do this. Ah, how about that? I took it. Right, that should be enough. I'll put these away. I'll put my toys away later. I will, Mummy. I promise. I'll put my toys away later. Put this down and switch off. I will close this up out because I don't want. Oh, that one comes first. Then this one. This is, as I said, this is a wonderfully made lip sync by Black Sheep Modding. I'm not certain if we've got that amongst our selection on PCSG, but if we haven't, no, we will have. Oh, we got slightly too much. Now this could be fun because we've got too much straw. Have we put? I don't think this is going to work with these bales. I think we want some stuff which is loose. I wonder if we can just tip some. That's a point. Or tip some out. That's not. You know, I closed up that thing. Now I close this up, I'm going to have to open it again because I'm going to want another bale. And I want to cheat. We've got most stuff, haven't we? We will be getting plenty of these out fairly soon. Don't think it's going to take it. I'm trapped inside the thing. There, too. Can't run with this, but we can jump. Let's just see what happens when we try it. Oh no, it's taken it. No, what has that done to the mixed? Absolutely nothing. Got too much straw. We should have put straw in last. Well, what we're going to do is take this down and feed what we've got. At least that'll do something else. Yeah. Have to I have to go into the meta first. Right. I hope you didn't expect to learn anything this time except for how bad I am at this. Which most of you should already have realised. It isn't Friday the 13th, is it? Oh, come on, pull. I will have to try this full manual. That should really mess things up completely. I can't remember where the water tank is. Oh well. Let's see what we've got anyway. There won't be much food, but there'll be some in there. I might better just top this up. Give the right mixture later. I keep turning my head to see where I'm going because I can't. Sorry, did it? Out of the way. Come on, Bessie, out of the way. Well, it's going. What is it putting in? I ask myself. Oh, that's all right. Of course, what it's done, I've left the straw here. Oh well. Not to worry. I'll leave that here. I probably shouldn't leave it just where I have, but because I'm afraid I won't get the tractor out. No, I just got to water them now, and I think I will leave that until next time. First I've got to find out where the water tank is. No, because we haven't got one anymore. Because I update the universal kit. And it took them all away from us. We'll give this anyway. In blue. Don't want to overload pipe. Buy. Yes. Right, whilst we're on our way to get that, I want to do my wind down. I think this has been enough mess ups for one day. As I say, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, and I have no idea why you should have liked today's, please leave a like. If you're not a subscriber and quite enjoy mayhem and things not going quite to plan, feel free to subscribe because this happens rather too often. If you've got any questions, queries, comments, or anything else, especially something to try and cheer the mood a bit after that, feel free to post same. I like having comments, I like having posts. I try and read everyone, and I try and reply to everyone. Again, thank you from Big Johnny D and myself and all the other people who were organising the collection for Johnny. We are very pleased indeed that Johnny is now back in the land of the connected, if not the living. Somebody once said he was living, but I didn't believe him. and I just realised I haven't got a screenshot. Oh well. Let's have a very straightforward one. Come out of cab, which is normally a mistake. That will do. I told you that's a mistake. You didn't see that. I shall cut that from the video. Not. So with that, it's Bevan saying cheerio for now. Cheerio from the Demolition Derby.